Hey everyone, this is Darren with Madcap Toys. I'm coming back to you today with a little bit of a variant of what we sell. Madcap Toys is known for selling new and collector or vintage toys, of course, but we also sell new and vintage, as we call them, collector comics. We sell Hot Wheels, Auto World, all kinds of various die casts. We sell models. We sell plastic army men of various types for various reasons, stop motion and dioramas, as you would call it. We sell action figures, you name it, we sell it. But we also sell something that a lot of people don't really include in the toy hobby. And I really don't understand it, because as toy people, I'm into anything that has some kind of a value to a collector. We're a place basically for not only the little kids, but also for the big boys and girls. And I came across just today a hoard of silver quarters that we purchased. Now, I did purchase these from my son Jordan. Jordan has been out on the prowl, as it is, and finding all kinds of good little hoards of stuff, whether it be, like I said in a video that we've got, I may link to it if we can, the Funko Pops video, where he purchased recently a $1,200 complete collection of Funko Pops from one of our friends that had a little store shelf, or whatever you call it, booth at Westbury Antique Mall. But he's also been finding some coin hoards. Now, he's put on quite a bit of coins himself over at our other store, Madcap Toys Jr., that's affiliated with us, but he sold me some of his leftover multiples, and this hoard actually cost me $198, and I already put on probably about 20 to 25 of these quarters, and this is basically what's left right here. So imagine 25 more quarters being in there, 25 more quarters being in this. The total cost to me was $198. I believe Jordan paid basically 20 to 1. We was able there for a while to get it from $15 to 1 to $17 for one. Right now in our current area, a lot of the coin shops, i.e. booths, if you go to some of the flea markets that remain, I think we've got one flea market now. That's all that we have left in our little town that we're aware of that's opened on a consistent basis. We have a couple that's hit and miss. You never know when they're going to be open, so I don't know how long they're going to stay in this world either. But we used to be able to get down at our local coin shop at Marion and Adams, we used to be able to get coins and make deals with those boys down there, 15 to 17 to 1 face value. Now the price is basically a seller's market, as it was, and they're not able to make deals with us anywhere from 20, if you're lucky, to 25 to 1. And if you do 25 to 1, I believe we're looking at roughly $7 to $9 and something, depending on what it is. Let me give you a little math here, guys, for a second. Yeah, we're looking at basically $7.50, I think, on average for that. I paid roughly, according to my figures, I paid Jordan a little bit of a premium, because two things. One, he's my son, and I want to make sure he does well. And two, he did have time invested. He also had gas invested and all this stuff of going out there, finding it, and bringing it to me. So he brought it to me personally, so I think a man's worthy of his wages and ought to get paid, especially with gas nearing $5.50 a gallon here in central South Indiana. So we paid roughly 21 to 1 face value, and I think that put me into these items for let's see, $5.25. Means Jordan made basically 25 to 30 cents per quarter on this, which isn't a whole lot, but it's enough to where I can sell these basically $7.50 to $9 each and make a little bit of profit. I'm not going to get rich, not trying to get rich. A lot of people, they'll say collector, the hobby, you're not going to get rich unless you really hit some home runs, which I have done, but I just try to pass the savings along because I'd rather have you come back multiple times and be a one-stop shop as it was. But guys, I want to show you some of these coins real quick and buzz through these. I'm not going to show you but 4 of them or so. We try to not do more than 4. But we've got a group of 1964 Ds that's going to be listed out there. We've got a 1952 here, for instance, and this is the grading, and the mint mark's always going to be different, but it's there underneath the eagle's feet, basically. We call these average circulated. We are not going to grade anything good to BU or above. We basically are going to put it in a situation where you yourself can grade it as a collector, and we're going to just put it out there. Whoever gets it, first come, first serve, but we're able to put it at a cheaper price by not grading it, taking the time, having somebody put man hours into it, and also it saves us a lot of work and hassle by debating with people about grades. This here is a 1957. Again, let you look at the back here. Okay, and you're probably not going to be able to see what's under his feet. This here is a 1964, and you can see some of these are going to be extra fine, AU, BU, not necessarily this coin that I'm showing you, but you will get some of these coin in here, and all we're putting out there, guys, like I said, we're putting AVC, which means average circulated. That's another 64, because let me show you this one here. Just this here, if I can get it up there, is just showing you the difference in appearance, and that's why I'm putting AVC on it. All right, here's a 1943. This will be the last one I'll show out of this group. Remember, I already got on, whether Macari or eBay or Madcap Toys Jr., I have some of these coins on. We've got about 30 of these that I put on. I think Jordan's, or 25 of them that I've already put on. Jordan, I think, has put on another 30 to 40 Washington quarters. And again, I think at the time when he totally bought this, he bought basically $598 worth of silver quarters. And out of that, I bought about $198 worth of them that he charged me for. I think he did a really good job. If you're into the silver coinage like I am, I'm into silver, gold, platinum, etc., whatever else I can find. But I'll be honest with you, I honestly would say to you as collectors, silver, I believe, is the investor's hedge right now against inflation. It's not going to go up right now gangbusters according to what I see according to the market, but I've been doing this for over 30 years. Started out, as many of you guys know, with my grandma, my granny, Lester. She helped me get involved into this stuff and got my interest in coins going. Took me to a few flea markets back in the 70s and 80s, and she'd always get me an Indian cent or a wheat cent or something small. And I always thought I had the grand poobah of all coins and thought I had the highest marked coin. I'd get a 1906 or 1910 or 1914, let's say, Lincoln cent, and I always thought I was going to get rich because I always thought I had the Jim B, but honest with you, they's good at best, you know. But I had that experience in my life, and I've seen reports, and this is not me claiming this. A guy said that he sees silver going to $500 an ounce. Now, guys, I don't see that. All right, I see maybe silver going up to $50 an ounce at most at this time. But I thought last year or so, pre-Trump, we was going to hit $35, $40 an ounce. But it seems like right now, if you're keeping an eye on the market as of today, silver is basically doing the $21, $22, $23 thing, and then it falls back down $1 or $2. But anyway, hope you find this helpful. If you got any comments about the silver hobby, be sure to put it down there in the comments section. Give us a thumbs up, and if you can, we'd appreciate a sub. And guys, also, if you're into this and you want Jordan to find more of these hoards and bring them so we can offer them to you. I'm sorry I have a little problem speaking some days. Be sure to let us know. All right, guys, be safe.